we just completed a survey last weekend on Louisiana. A look at Louisiana politics, the legislature. We're looking at a gasoline tax. One of the things we always ask the question is Louisiana moving in the right direction, wrong direction? And a year ago, it was 41-42, right and wrong. This survey showed a dramatic shift towards wrong direction, with 52% headed in the wrong direction and only 32% in the right direction. Then we ask a very interesting question that we use occasionally is, what's the most important problem facing Louisiana today? And education is always, and Jim's seen 100 of these polls, thousands of them, education is always listed as a major problem the state faces, more than like to see fixed. Crime is normally pretty close to that. This year, we were, my partner and I were really surprised to see, it was unprecedented to see state government finances, budget government spending being tied for second unemployment jobs, politics, governance, corruption, ineffectiveness, infrastructure, highway, bridges. All of these things were pointed out as problems which pushed crime way in the background, and it dominated as one of the reasons that people think we're moving in the wrong direction. And I just think that it's a continuation of almost now we've gotten past general. We had a year of raising a lot of money from business in 2016 and 15. In 2016, we raised more money from business. Had a lot of budget problems. At the beginning of last year, we had $1 billion+ deficit. We raised any sales tax, raised more money from business. And we start off this year with the governor proposing a new business tax. The budget is still out of balance, he says, by $40 million. And I think the public has just gotten tired of the inability of the legislature to get past this issue. Constant budget squabbling, trying to raise more taxes, trying to pay for more government. And one of the areas that this poll looked at was the governor's approach to more revenue for $4 million deficit. And it was a real tail kicker that the majority of people in Louisiana say our problem is not a lack of revenue, it's too much spending. And, which has kind of been the backdrop of the last few years. This is no different than it was for general, and now we're back into that, I guess you'd say, that frame of mind, and people are just tired of it.
You've had a chance to take a look at the poll. You've seen quite a few polls in the 28 years of your public life. Your cursory observations and questions to Bernie Pinsonat.
Well, I think Bernie summed up very well, Steve, in fact, of the downward sense of lack of any optimism when Bobby Jindal was governor in his last few years. People were just so disgusted with what the state was doing. Have a new governor come in who's upbeat, who, everybody's very positive, thinking, hey, here's a new beginning. John Bel Edwards seemed like a decent guy. He, had good, solid credentials in the background, been in the legislature, and I think Bernie's numbers were much more positive a year ago because they said, hey, we're on the right track. We're going to make a difference. And now we are here a year later where there has not been any difference. It seems like we're still bogged down. You never sensed in the past we had the same partisanship you had in Washington, but now the press has played up enormously the partisanship, the Republicans being obstinate to what the governor is trying to do. His tax vote of his plan went down in flames. And as Bernie points out, that there's just a lot of cynicism. Bernie's numbers showed that people are overwhelmingly against any gasoline tax that would be dedicated for road improvement. And a lot of people I talk to say, well, hey, we did that once before and got siphoned off into funds like taking care of the state troopers retirement program. Now here we go again.